The Rottweiler doesn't warn you with noise. It warns you with silence. There is a moment every experienced handler knows, a moment that separates casual owners from those who truly understand this breed. It's not a growl, not a bark, not even a stiff tail. It's the shift. The quiet turning of the mind from watching to deciding. Most owners think their Rottweiler is calm when it's simply calculating. Behind those steady eyes is a dog that reads movement, tone, hesitation, and tension long before you feel it yourself. You don't command this moment, you earn it. Because once a Rottweiler decides something, you're no longer correcting behavior, you're managing instinct. People believe strength defines the breed. But the truth is far more unsettling. It's judgment. A Rottweiler judges the world around it in absolute silence. It measures who stands firm and who folds without a sound. Every owner remembers the first time their Rottweiler stops looking for reassurance. It's the moment the dog begins making decisions on its own. Some owners feel proud. Experienced ones feel the weight of responsibility settle onto their shoulders. This is the moment that changes everything. It happens in a doorway, a hallway, a quiet room, or a crowded street. The Rottweiler pauses, not out of fear but evaluation. Its mind moves faster than its body ever will. Most owners miss this shift completely. They think their dog is relaxing, but the Rottweiler is actually choosing a position in the situation. It's deciding who needs protection, who needs distance, and who doesn't belong. This instinct is ancient. It comes from centuries of guarding livestock, territory, people, and purpose. The breed learned to act before danger fully formed. That legacy still lives behind every quiet stare. The Rottweiler doesn't escalate suddenly. It escalates silently. Trainers call it the stillness before the storm. Handlers call it the decision point. If you've ever seen it, you never forget it. The dog's posture lowers slightly, but not aggressively. The eyes soften, but the focus sharpens. Nothing is forced. Everything is controlled. To the inexperienced owner, it looks peaceful. To the trained eye, it's the most powerful state the Rottweiler can enter. A dog in this state is not reacting, it's preparing. And preparation is far more dangerous than reaction. This is why leadership matters more than love. A Rottweiler respects authority that stays calm under pressure. It mirrors energy with precision. If you crumble, it steps forward. Owners often wonder why their dog behaves differently around certain people. But the Rottweiler isn't judging personality. It's judging intention. The difference is enormous and instinctive. There is a specific moment that defines your relationship with this breed. It's when the dog looks at you not for answers but for alignment. In that moment, you're no longer the teacher, you're the partner. From then on, everything you do is amplified in its eyes. A Rottweiler bonds deeply, but only when it trusts your judgment. Trust isn't built through treats or affection. It's built in the quiet moments where the dog sees who you are. Your consistency becomes its stability. The danger most owners never see is not aggression. It's misalignment. When the dog is making decisions and the owner doesn't even realize a decision was needed, the balance cracks. That crack is where risk grows. A well-led Rottweiler is calm, stable, confident, and steady. It wastes no energy. It doesn't react to shadows. It doesn't bark at nothing. But a confused Rottweiler fills the silence with its own answers. And that's where the real problems begin. Not because the dog is dangerous, but because it feels unanchored. A guardian without guidance becomes a guardian without limits. Every owner eventually faces a turning point. Sometimes it's subtle, sometimes it's dramatic. But the shift is always the same. The Rottweiler stops waiting and starts acting. This is the moment that changes everything. It reveals your leadership. It reveals your dog's instincts. And it reveals the truth about your bond. A Rottweiler will give you everything: loyalty, courage, devotion, and silent protection. But only if you understand the moment before it happens. Because once the dog decides, the outcome is already set. The shift is silent, but the consequences never are.